Yo, Hunter! What? Yo, Dave! What? They said we needed a new show about what? Everything! Everything! Who got the mic? Good time! Who got the smoke? Good time! Good time! Who got the eyes? Good time! Good time! Who got the joke? If the tape got heat, let it fly, let it go. Welcome to the Good Time Show. I got a caller online, one said he's got alpha. Last week, same dude asked ChatGPT for a barber. Line 2 got a parlay, says it's a lot. Bro, bet the rent, now he lives on the clock. Line 3 says AI gonna take all our jobs. I said, cool, can it take my group chats, please, God? Crypto guy crying, said his bags got smoked. Still changed his bio to long-term growth. Long-term growth. Who got the mic? Good time. Who got the smoke? Good time. Good time. Who got the eye? Good time. Good time. Who got the joke? If the take got heat, let it fly, let it go. Welcome to the Good Time Show. Wait, this ain't therapy, but tell us your pain. We might roast it first, then explain. This ain't CNBC, but we got the markets. Half smart takes, half people in comments. This ain't a podcast, this a live grenade. Pull the pin, say your piece, get played. Good time don't mean everything's fine. Sometimes good time means surviving online. Surviving online! New chapter, same trouble, ducks in the rear view. No script, no filter. Say it wrong, say it loud. We'll build it or kill it. Who got the mic? Good time. Who got the smoke? Good time. Good time. Who got the eye? Good time. Good time. Who got the joke? If the take got heat, let it fly, let it go. Welcome to the Good Time Show. Bring the line. Bring the line. Bring the sign. Bring the sign. Bring the bag. Bring the snap. Bring the snack. Bring the snap. Bad take. Bring it up. Hot seat. Sit your butt. Call in line. Don't be shy. Everybody's brave till the mic goes live. Who got the mic? Good time. Who got the smoke? Good time. Good time. Who got the eye? Good time. Good time. Who got the joke? If the take got heat, let it fly, let it go. Welcome to the Good Time Show. If your life got weird and your bags got low, welcome to the Good Time Show. If your girl asked you for a dude named Bro, welcome to the Good Time Show. If your AI therapist said I don't know, welcome to the Good Time Show. One room, good vibes. Say what you came to say. Everything.
What up, MFers? Welcome to the Good Time Show. My God, that intro just gets me every time. What up, y'all? Hunter, what's good, my boy? Welcome to the Good Time Cast Show, episode chapter 9.
Yeah, 9, dude. Yeah, we've done this almost 10 times. Let's freaking go.
Let's go, boy. What's good, my brother? How we doing?
I'm good, man. Yeah, I'm good. I had a really too fun this weekend. So like yesterday was really chill, catching back up. And yeah, I got some updates from, stuff that I was trying this weekend that I'm really excited to share with you guys. But yeah, man. Yeah, I'm doing all right. Just waking up today, got the coffee rolling. How about you, dude?
Wait, coffee? I thought we were not on the coffee. What?
I know.
So
I had a couple, this weekend I had a fun time. Last weekend I had a fun time. So it kind of each Monday I was like, oh my God, I need some help. I need some help right now. So yeah, man, I'm like intermittent every other day or so now. Still trying to wane off, All
right. Nothing worse. Okay, that's good. Listen. I tried it. I was good for 6 weeks. Look at me now. I get it, bro. Like, I get it. The vices are the vices sometimes. And it's just like you want to try and kick them as much as possible. But, sometimes it's just like, I just want to take a hit of the vape. I just want a sip of the coffee. You know what I mean? I need a little a little jolt, you know?
Yeah, definitely. And using it as like a reward too here and there. For
For
because I
yourself.
like those sweet coffees, right? Like I like that sugary blissness. And you know, every day I have it like black from a French press, so it's like not my jam, but it's literally just using it to you know wake up and to push through. But I
Why don't you
reward
get one of
myself.
those? I was gonna say, why don't you get one of those Nespresso machines, bro? My sister has one of these Nespresso machines, and it's like they're like you want to reward yourself. There's nothing fancier than like from what I see, and I'm not a coffee drinker. I'll have it sometimes, whatever. It's pretty good. But dude, you want to reward yourself? These things are like the fanciest. Like you have the different colored pods, and like you have the frothy milk, you have the frother that does it. You know what I mean? So if you're talking about treating yourself, I don't know. Maybe think about like an espresso machine, bro.
Yeah, maybe, man. I mean, but that is espresso, correct?
So
That are in the pods.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I don't mess with espresso. I can't do that because it messes up my
Oh.
system. So I'm like a drip coffee guy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So coffee pods, no go. Got it.
No go.
Okay.
No go for me.
Got it. Got it.
But yeah, dude.
Yeah.
What's going on with you?
Man, on the grind as usual. Allison was here for the weekend, so I was just kind of like we were chilling. The weather was nice, like for a couple of days. Went to the beach. I got my ass, obviously, as you all can tell. I am blacker than black, Asian blacker than black, which I kind of love. She's big on us getting outside. You know what I mean? So like, it's at the end of the day, it's nice. Spent the whole day at the beach on Saturday. It was a little windy, a little crazy, but it was good, man. It's good. Now, weather's not so nice here today, but spent the weekend just kind of watching World Cup games, catching up on shit, and now it's like the weekly grind. Like what's next, what's coming up, what do we got cooking, what's planning for all the different shows, like kind of like trying to figure this whole money, like living, what are we gonna do here situation out. But no, man, it's good. I feel good with where kind of things are right now. Had some good meetings this morning. If we want to talk about good time stuff, massive shout out to like the Stitch 3 team. They're building something really cool, and trying to talk with the movers and the shakers out here. But I did one really cool thing, Hunter, that I'm going to start exploring. Have you seen this, like these prop, how there's like prop trading firms for like stock, right? Where it's just like, hey, they'll fund your account if you're a good trader and you get to keep a big portion of the what's called. They're doing that now with prediction markets. And I'm like, this is super interesting, right? Because it's like, obviously, like, why wouldn't you want to play with somebody else's like sizable money if you know kind of like what you're doing? So I'm just starting to go down this path and see what's what, but prop trading for prediction markets is a thing. And that's kind of where my attention went this morning. So, but yeah, overall, everything is good, bro. Thank God. What's up with you?
Awesome, man. No, I dig it. I saw Wales post, was it over the weekend, that he said that prediction markets have had like millions of dollars of like free money for their KOLs to like take free bets and such. The number, but it was a crazy number. And I was like, damn. And a lot of people are like, oh, this is BS. Yeah, but like, you have to know that it's happening, right? Like, they're going to use the powers of marketing that they have. And obviously that's just such an easy thing for them with their house money. So I don't know. I don't feel like there's anything off there. It's kind of obvious that's going to happen,
I think because there was a whole like scandal that like supposed scandal over the weekend where the Wall Street Journal did this investigation into Polymarket like promotional tactics, and apparently all the KOLs and like creators that were putting out Polymarket content, it was all bullshit. It was all fake. The bets weren't real.
Okay.
Yeah. So like the bets weren't real. Like people were like up in arms, and it was like, what the fuck is this? Like, because people follow some of the bets that like some of these creators are making, right? Where it's just I'm a content creator and I'm putting on my timeline, hey, this is what I'm doing. My audience and my following are like that, they follow me for a reason, right? Like whether it's trust or whatever. Granted, everyone's a big boy and girl to make their own decisions, but you're a creator, like they're doing this. So instead of winning, I think they showed slips that won over like $1 million, but in reality, like all those positions would have lost like $166,000. Yeah, it was all bullshit.
Wow, man. Yeah, see, that's not cool.
No
dang. Yeah, the world right now is like, I don't know. I feel like we're so deep in it because of the World Cup, especially now. Like the whole world is going even more deep into it, predictions and gambling and casinos and such. Interested to see the effects of it. But anyway, I kind of wanted to introduce this segment of ours. It's called the Touching Grass Report. So you said that you were at the beach. Do you have any crazy any story from the weekend, like anything that you saw that was like whack, that was like, because where were you? Were Long Island Beach or Jersey?
Here Brighton Beach in Brooklyn. So people don't know that Brooklyn has a beach, right? I grew up 5 minutes away from the beach, right? So Brighton Beach, we pretty much call it Little Odessa, right? It's like little Russia out here, but it's a beach nonetheless. But in terms of like what I saw on the beach, it was very windy at the beach today, and like our beach, like like when the water is not warm enough yet, where you go in, you feel calm, it's like still cold, so it's like it's like June-ish, like July, August is when it'll get good. But what did I see that was crazy at the beach? I mean, do you guys want me to tell you about like some of the awkward, like really weird G-strings that like people shouldn't have been wearing? Like I don't,
sure, man.
Yeah. Some people should just not be wearing certain bathing. Listen, I'm not like the Adonis on the beach. You know what I'm saying? I got a little mini keg out here. You know what I'm saying? I get it, but there's some people that should not. Old men, listen. If you are 50 plus, stop. Speedos ain't it, bro. Ain't it? It just ain't it. Stop with the speed. Nobody wants to see the banana hammock, okay? You're 50, your skin is shriveling up, okay? Right? Like you're too tan. Am I describing myself? Like, don't wear a Speedo. Don't wear a fucking Speedo. Just stop. Stop.
Yeah,
that's what I hear that. That's my sound off on the beach.
Yeah, that's a rough morning. That was this morning you saw some of that too?
No, that was this week. That was like Saturday, bro.
Yeah,
Saturday.
Yeah, that can put a little damper on your day. I totally get it. Okay. Touching Grass Report. Old man Speedos, not a match. I feel it,
bro. Not a match. No Speedos, for fuck's sake.
Oh, no. Damn. All right, dude. All right. Yeah. In terms of mine, I fished all weekend. with my pops. Had a good Father's Day weekend, and we do like these daily fishing tournaments, like first fish, biggest fish, smallest fish. And whoever gets the most wins obviously wins for that day. And he was doing something, he was having a hard time getting down to the boat or taking a bit of time. So I was like, fuck, I'm going to cast off the pier. I'm going to see what I can do. Because my favorite spot is by this pier where the boat is. Okay. And so I cast over to my spot and, one cast, my second cast, it hits and it feels like a snag. It's just like tight but it's not pulling, right? So I'm like, okay, this sucks. And it's pretty shallow there, but all of a sudden there's a big tug and I'm like, okay, all right, let's fucking go. So and I fought this thing for like a while, and then all of a sudden my dad's coming down the stairs and he said, first thing he sees right away, he says, that doesn't count, right? Like the tourney hasn't begun. I said, hey, get the friggin' net. Like, and I bring this thing in, it's like a 5-pound largemouth bass, dude. And I kid you not, like I could fit my fist like into its mouth. Its mouth was huge. Biggest fish I've caught on that lake. Friggin' sick. So my weekend was full of fishing, and dude, like the summer vibes are friggin' immaculate. Right?
What kind of fish? What kind of fish was it?
Largemouth bass.
Damn.
Yeah.
Big okay. Boy. That's my. Listen, I'm not the biggest fisherman, but I remember I used to go fishing. My cousin would love to go fishing, right? So we used to rent these little pontoon boats, right, like out in Jersey, and go out on I don't know where Hudson. I don't care, but just fishing a little bit, bro. There's nothing like the rush of actually catching a fish. Where you're just like, holy shit! Is it catch? Like you release it back, or do you?
It's early for the season, so we release it for now. But the season's upon us. Generally I just do that anyway because we would do that years ago, but then we found a couple of parasites in the meat for this lake, so we're like, let's just do it for the sport of it.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude.
Damn.
Gotta love it. Gotta love
Must have
it.
felt good though, no? Like you just like
Oh, dude, biggest fish on the freaking that we've caught on the lake. Yeah, that's a big win. That's stamped on top of all tournaments, like the freaking Stanley Cup, until it's beaten. You know.
Let's go, bro. I love it. I love it. I love it, man. Let's fucking go. Good shit. Good shit. Yeah. I mean, summertime vibes are different. You know what I'm saying? Like it's nice. You know, like it's really, yeah. It's. I don't know. Like it's a different vibe. I love getting out in the summertime. Although, like I've become, bro. In my old age, I hate. It's crazy to say. If it's like too hot out or too, I'm just like maybe. I know we should be going to touch grass. You know what I'm saying? I should be doing that shit. But like sometimes I'm just like, I just want to stay in and watch World Cup, or I just want to stay in and watch TV. You know? But it's just like you got to just get your ass out there. You go fishing with your dad a lot?
I try to, yeah, we try to. You know, every couple summers we have like an intense one. This one's been a lot of fishing so far.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, I love to do it. Obviously, I've been outside a lot. It's been part of my content a lot lately. And what's up, Esso? Esso's out here. We got Greg, Amir, RNV.
Let's go.
What is up, everybody? Yeah, man. You know, this week has been tough because it's like raining all week. And it's like the first time since like mid-spring. So that's kind of cramping my style, dude, because I shoot hoops, you know. I have a couple hours in the middle of my posting day that like I have free time if I want, but I'll still like reply during it. But I go shoot hoops for like an hour and I go have a coffee, get back to work. Usually do like AI work as I'm like posting my 2 p.m. post, whatever. And dude, like I'm out of this fucking, I have all these habits set, but this rain is just getting in the way, dude. I don't know what I'm going to do with myself this week, you know?
I hear you, bro. I hear you. Can I also just make one comment per our last stream? I just want to say that when you mentioned like the rough and tumble streets of Poughkeepsie, the response was overwhelming on the timeline for people that were agreeing with Poughkeepsie, like Poughkeepsie, you know. So I get.
Were they really? Saying. People came out with.
No, they weren't.
Oh, you're such a dick! Oh my god, D-bag, dude. Yeah. At first, you know what I was most surprised is that you got any comments at all on your post. You freaking jerk.
Oh man,
US
Open, man. So
like, I'm gonna do some research. I'm gonna do some research and throw some names in your face. Hopefully,
the best is you, etc. I was like, just give us one name, and you were like, nah, bro, I don't got one name, bro.
I wasn't prepared. I wasn't prepared.
There was some fucking killers that came out of Poughkeepsie, and we were like.
I didn't say killers.
We got one.
Oh my god! All right.
Oh my boy, it was so good.
You know, dude, you're digging your own hole for when we get together.
It's for the content, bro.
We use these 230 pounds, and yeah, we'll make it. We'll use it for some content. How about that? Catch me outside.
Catch me outside, motherfucker. Oh my god, my fucking stomach hurts. That's so funny. Oh my goodness. Oh, woo, good times.
Yeah,
good times.
Really great times, dude.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Chad, can we like get this? We gotta start talking about. Actually, okay, this is a perfect time. This is actually a perfect time. I'm gonna share my screen, and we're gonna talk about something that Dave, I don't know, might have mixed feelings about. But how about this? Merlin the Duck steals the spotlight at President Scheinbaum's news briefing. Some ducks can do great things, everybody. This is the punchline that I had ready for my boy Dave. Look at him. He's wearing his Mexico jersey. Look at him, man. What's his name again? Merlin.
Merlin.
Guy's a friggin' wizard,
Bro,
dude.
Merlin the wizard duck. Are you fucking kidding me, bro? This shit is fire. Where did you find this, bro? This is great.
Dude, it's AP, man. It's my odd news shit that I find, but I saw it, I thought of you, and now, you know, I'd match it with that tagline, like some ducks can do great things.
There we
Others
go. But you know, some ducks are destined for greatness, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh my
That's
God.
a real story.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, he showed up, and you know,
Uh-huh.
Mexico has to get to the final at least now, right? Like this is
Right.
huge. This is President Scheinbaum's shoes and such.
Right. Right. Uh-huh. Got it.
Anyway,
Got it.
so there's my little clap back at you, you friggin'.
Goon. All right. Next segment. Here we go.
Yeah.
Okay. So I mean, other than ducks, for anybody obviously that's been paying attention, right? Everybody has, you know, their own fan base. You know what I mean? All the different countries out here have monster fan bases. So like, unless you're living under a rock, or you're looking on social media, you're like, man, who are these fan bases doing what? So I figured this is like our World Cup fan base segment where it's just like, who did it better, right? You know, like you know how like they do it like a who wore it better, like a Met Gala. Like, let's just decide like which fan base is the fan base that is like, all right, you know what? I'm rolling with these MFers. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
first up, all right, because we obviously saw. Let me share my screen. We obviously saw what the Knicks fans did, right? Like in the streets, not to be outdone. The Mexican fans. Let's just focus on this here for a second. Hold on. Here we go.
Stage.
You guys let me know. You got it? Okay.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Vamos!
And the loser just gets trampled. Oh my God.
So it's like the Minions, right? Okay, that was Mexico, right? Let's, not bad at all. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Now we essentially are going across the world to Shibuya Crossing live in Japan. Here we go. The Japanese were like, fuck it, 4-0. We're taking over Shibuya. Look at this, bro. Check this. This is one of the most famous road crossings in the world.
Yeah.
The Japanese were like, let's fucking go. Look at this. Oh, hey,
Damn.
bro, that is a lot of people.
Yeah, man.
All right. Now, you have Mexico. We have Japan. Next up, we have the Brazilians and the Scots live from Miami.
Mm. Yeah, this is the way.
Woo! Come on, man. The Brazilians know how to party. One more time.
Heck yeah.
Okay, now we got the Mexicans, the Japanese, the Brazilians, the Scots, and finally, for my boy Hunter,
Yeah.
we got literally the Vikings taking over Times fucking Square. Check it out. This is Times Square,
They're rolling.
the road. And then it gets faster. Look at them.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
this
freaking
is
sick.
crazy.
That's a lot of them.
Crazy. Bro, and they took over the subways, bro. In the subway morning commute, you saw them on the floor doing the row.
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, there are more Norwegians out here than you think.
Bro, lots. And they came and they are showing out. Holland scored another 2 goals yesterday.
Love to watch the game.
Hunter, you called it from the jump, my boy. The Norwegians are here to play. They are looking really fucking good. But let's see, whatever you guys prefer, you guys have to sound off now. You have to let us know if we are going with the Mexicans in the trash can collide, the Japanese taking over Shibuya, the Brazilians and the Scots in Miami Beach partying on the beach, or the Vikings in the middle of Times Square. Who?
I mean, man, one to me seemed the most iconic, but I'm a little biased, so I'm tough to say. Like that
That's
rowing, fair. And they're like, you know, just to be the loudest thing in Times Square is already hard enough. But like, yeah, dude, that game last night, and a lot of people on the timeline yesterday were picking Senegal for like the upset.
It was a pick'em game, bro. It was honestly like Norway was the favorite a little bit, but the Senegalese are like they're a great fucking team. They're a great team, and it was a close game. It was not close. It was like 3-1 ended up, but like they ended up scoring that final goal 3-2. But you know, I think overall, like
the first half,
was
really close, 1-0 at the end, and it was just scored in the last like 5 minutes for sure. Yeah.
But bro, the Vikings roll deep. You see that, bro? They're everywhere in New York City, bro. Everywhere.
I'm digging
Nothing but monster red shirts. It's crazy, dude. We gotta find you in the mix somewhere, bro. We gotta find you in there somewhere.
You're right, man. Yeah. Maybe for the what's it called? So these are the group stages. What's the next? It's like the round of 16, 36.
36, 32? Yeah, knockout round. So we go from 48 to 24 plus 8 to 32 to knockout round because it's top 2 from each group and then 8 the next 8 in terms of like third place finishers. So knockout stage starting soon. You see Messi, bro. Messi scored every single goal of Argentina's now. All 5 goals. He's literally set every World Cup record now possible out there. Most appearances, most goals, most everything, bro. This dude is an absolute, for a 5'6" little Argentine man. This dude literally has built his own fucking football empire and universe. It's something really cool to watch, like for sports fans, man. I think it's cool.
Yeah. Agreed, man. Yeah, he's 39. I don't know if he's going to hang him up anytime soon, but if he does, he's going to be coaching, and he's going to be coaching the greatest teams out here, you know. I'm hyped about it. I hope he doesn't go I hope he coaches instead of like becoming like a personality and like, you know, an announcer or something like that. Yeah, or whatever like that. I feel like he's going to coach.
Let's see. Who knows? Listen, I think what it also does, right? Because he plays on Inter Miami now, right? So it's just like, I think like now you start like obviously Beckham being part owner, you start seeing a lot of these monster European guys come over, and this is what's allowed like U.S. football, like soccer, to like really flourish. You know what I'm saying? Tell me what you think about this. Coma did say something to me yesterday. He was like, if the U.S. wins the World Cup, we now have the right to rename it soccer and not football. God, that's it.
Ouch, dude, man. He's trying to start world wars out here. Holy shit.
He's got a point, right? Like everyone's like, fuck the Americans, this. It's just like, you mean fuck the Americans? If the Americans win the World Cup, you better put some respect on their name. They are playing some great soccer right now.
They are, but they haven't played anyone good. Right? Like they haven't played a soccer world power yet. Yeah, like they play France, England, Germany. Germany, they might be able to beat, but like at this point. But I don't know, man.
We'll see.
Spain, Brazil, I don't know. I'd love to see at least one upset, but for them to do it multiple times, it would be pretty wild. But, you know, we said similar things about some recent champions. So I don't know.
You never know, bro. You never know.
I am hyped though, dude. Like that Norway has one of the best players in the world. It's just crazy. You know, the best player out of Norway across sports that I've known is Mats Zuccarello, who played for the Rangers for many years. And I don't know. It's pretty dope, especially for football, for soccer. It's like the whole world. And my wife is saying she's seeing so many Erling Haaland jerseys in her school, tiny little,
No shit.
school out in the sticks. She's like, yeah, it's the most worn jersey lately. And I'm like, damn,
That's
pretty
cool.
crazy.
That's really cool. I think that's awesome, bro. You know what I mean? Like, I like that. I like that a lot. Like, it's like that's what World Cup is about. You know what I'm saying? Like, being able to see like all these different kids and like this is the world stage, right? So if you remember, like last or like 2 or 3 World Cups ago, it was like this no-name guy, Luka Modric, right? That ended up winning like the Ballon d'Or, right? Like was like from Croatia, and it was like, who the fuck is Luka Modric? But he was a famous like European star. But on the world stage, like you get overshadowed, right? But going to be interesting to see today. We got fucking Cristiano Ronaldo. It's going to be playing today as well. So yeah, man, World Cup is, bro, it's crazy. And I've seen just like, and I know we talked about this previously, but dude, on the marketing side of things, like World Cup is bringing so much money and so much fucking attention to like, I mean, every social platform possible where like, if you're not talking about World Cup now, like you're not looking to get an edge out here, like on any of these social channels. So I don't know. You need to be talking something about World Cup. Like you only got 2-3 more weeks. Knockout stages is here. Finals coming up, I think July 13th. So, start tapping in, people. Start tapping in. Yeah, man. What else do we got cooking? Let me see.
Yo, let's make some picks. Can you see? I shared my screen.
Got it.
Let's just go over the games and see what we see. Oh my god, this freaking thing. Here. Okay, we'll start with Portugal and Uzbekistan. Who'd you got?
I mean, you can't really go against Ronaldo. Although the Uzbekis, like they ended up scoring, like I think they tied last go around. But I'm gonna go with my boy Ronaldo. They did not look good in the first game. I'll tell you this much: I do not feel confident in that pick. But I'll definitely choose. But I'll go with Portugal and Ronaldo. I think they clean it up and they figure it out this time around.
Yeah, dude, I'm with it. I'm going Portugal too. Uzbekistan, they're too new. They're playing, a power enough out here. Next one, obviously, we got to go England. I mean, I'm going England. I don't want to speak for you, but that'd be a mighty upset.
I'll say this. I will say this, right? Like I chose the England team to make it to the final at the beginning of the World Cup. I said like people are sleeping on this team. They're quiet. And they came out and they had between Harry Kane and the rest of that crew and Bellinger, like they have a lot of firepower. This is potential upset city right here. That like if there's a small chance that they can drop this game. I'm going with the English, but I'm saying right now I would not be surprised if Ghana pulls an upset off. I feel this is upset city or upset watch. Like of all the games, this is it right here.
Really? Do you think why is it speed or like what is it on the Ghana side that is fierce?
I watched the Ghanaians play that. I forgot who they play in their last match, bro. But like those teams that are just relentless, where like some teams just look to kind of kick back. The ones that kick it to their goalie and then they kind of hang out in their own end in the back. Yeah. And it's just like, bro, these Ghanaians are constantly chasing fucking people down. It's kind of like the Cabo Verde team, right? Like if you remember, like they're literally always chasing shit down. The reason they ended up with the tie was because they're just relentless. And the Ghanaians are exactly that way too. But look, you hope that the English don't get too comfortable. They look they look great. I genuinely like them and I'm still keeping them as my pick. But I'm telling you this is a scary game for them. So they need to be careful.
Okay. How about Panama, Croatia?
I think the Croats got to be able to take this one. I mean, I think it'd be a pretty big upset if Panama picks them off. But I'm going Croatia on this one for sure.
Yeah, coming off a hot game against England where they showed up. Like, yeah, I'm going Croatia too. And then of these, was this the tightest odds wise? I think Colombia, Congo. I might be wrong.
No. Not really. At Colombia's at 60%, 64%. Congo's at 14%. So, the ties at 24%. Bro, the ties, like we've been talking about, the ties have just been coming in like crazy, right? Tie. But I don't know. I like the Colombian team. But what I love about this about this tournament is like you never know anymore, right? Like some things, like you have a 1-0 lead. 1-0 lead is nothing, right? Like. These are the final games before the group stages is over. This is everyone's obviously second game. Where does everybody shake out? and then comes the knockout round. So every point right now is crucial. So even if you tie, I don't know where this group, where the Colombians and Congo lie, but yeah, I'm going Colombia. I'm going Colombia on this one for sure.
Dope.
Yeah.
Dope. Let's go. Well, there we go. We got some content for the World Cup.
Let's go.
And
let's go. Here we
yeah, dude.
Let me see what else I got cooking, bro. Let me say this. Well, we can shift gears a little bit, but the other day, so I renew my ChatGPT Pro subscription every month, right?
Yeah.
$200 a month. I've been paying it for fucking 3 years now, right? Like literally 3 years. Yeah, I've given OpenAI an obscene amount of money, at least from my perspective, an obscene amount of money, $15,000, $20,000 over these 3 years. But I live, eat, sleep, and breathe this stuff, right? Like I swear by it. The other day, I'm like, you know what? Like I haven't gotten it. I was never into like Claude heavy, right? Because I always thought like, oh, this is like the coding side of things or whatever. The other day, I spent $20. Just like because like my ChatGPT expired, and I'm like, you know what? Before I pay and renew, let me see what Claude can do for me. Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you very clearly. Claude for $20 a month is doing 100 times more things than I could have ever possibly imagined than GPT is doing for me for $200 a month. Not only did I say bye-bye to literally the entire, like my whole $200 like GPT Pro subscription, I signed up for $100 a month for the Pro Max for Claude and Claude Design. Dude, I can't stress this enough, bro. It allows you to build the dopest fucking shit ever because the tools are all like everything's already built into Claude Code, Claude Cowork, Claude Design, and it's been absolutely amazing. You can make brand kits, brand templates, right? Like just by uploading logos. Dude, I did this just yesterday, like for GMPM, and I want us to do this for Good Time Show, but like you can create so many different things just like on the branding side with like a click of a button. And it's just like, here's my assets, right? Here's the music, here's the logo, here's the color scheme, these are the characters, and it'll build you a whole thing. Like this is shit that you pay $10,000, $20,000. Like somebody asked me for $5,000 for like a branding kit one time. Where am I? I'm right. $5,000 on a branding kit. Point being, Claude is, bro, Anthropic, in my opinion, is fucking light years ahead of where Sam Altman and ChatGPT and ChatGPT Pro is. One final thing I'll say is, because I just started getting into this, like I'm back down like the AI rabbit hole. Like I haven't been down the rabbit hole like this in probably 2 years. I'll say this, like for anybody watching, this is alpha. Understand and research what loops are. LOOPS, loops. It's not about prompting anymore. Remember before it was all about prompt and prompt engineering and what kind of prompts can you write and how can you talk to it? It's not about that. This is about swarms of agents and those agents running on loops until the goal that you give them is just being refined and refined and refined, and until they actually get and solve your problem. It's being run through. They're doing everything for you. So understand what loops are, and you will be in 3 to 6 months from now. If you understand now what those are, and I'm just starting to figure it out, bro, people are going to be set. This is how you're going to change like everything that you do on a daily basis, because all we're doing now is we're typing into a chat and we're starting over every new chat and starting over. It has to learn more context and more this. No more. Luke,
that's awesome.
Remember that. Yeah.
No, it makes sense, dude. I mean, the main thing with it for me, at least working with Chad, and I have Claude too, what's it called? The Pro Max? Yeah. I got the same thing. And dude, it sounds like you need to start purchasing the freaking yearly, because you can save 16% or whatever it is, my guy. Come on now. But yeah, dude, no, I use Claude and Chat for different things. Yeah, man, I gotta lean harder into Claude. What I like about Chat is that I have such a long chat with it about building my brand and posting and all the stuff that I do weekly. And so it knows me better. But it's easy enough to just to say to Chad, hey, like I'm using Claude 2, like can you download a file of all of the, like summarize everything that we've worked on, upload it to Claude, boom, 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 boom. But yeah, dude, like the biggest headache has just been like prompting, refining, refine. And dude, yeah, what you're talking about in terms of, you know, at least making that a little easier or more efficient with loops of multiple agents, refining it so it gets a lot closer to from the get-go. That's priceless, man. That's huge. That will cut so many hours out of this deal. Crazy.
It's wild, man. And like some of the shit that like you're able to like and even just to like ideate, right? Like just like have an idea, right, about like what stuff could look like. Bro, the ideas are crazy, bro. Like it's crazy what it can actually like come up with. And it just gives you just a ton of different stuff to be able to choose from. So yeah, I figured that out. And I found this other insanely fucking cool tool. But I'm not paying $100 a month for it yet. But right. I think it's some of the dopest. Here, check this out. I'm just gonna show you guys like what I mean, because this thing was just so fucking cool. I don't know if I'm gonna pull the trigger, but just to show you what it can do, right? So I put in, let's say, like this is a potential new client, right? Called GoMarket.io. They're a prediction market platform. This is your AI CMO, right? Like your chief marketing officer. You give it just a website and look at what it pulls up for you. It gives you product info, right? Like what do they do? They give you a full breakdown and write up, right? It gives you the brand voice, your competitor analysis, puts together a marketing strategy, all the articles, where's your competitors, look at what you can do. It analyzes the traffic on your site. This is if you pay, right? You can connect your Google Analytics, all of this other shit, right? Any backlinks, technical, like geo tags, whatever. Then it actually creates different influencer agents specifically for your brand, right? An X agent, it creates articles for you. One that writes actual articles for Hacker News. There's another LinkedIn agent, and there's even a video agent that can create video content for you. Bro, this is crazy. Look, hi, I'm your CMO. Thanks for bringing me on. If you pay the $99 a month, if you've paid to rent me fully, I'll send you 2 geo issues to fix, 1 written article, 2 Reddit opportunities, 1 tweet, 1 LinkedIn post. Else, let me set up the basic strategy for you. And this will literally create your entire marketing strategy. And you can just simply talk to it over here too as well if you want. I haven't pulled the trigger on this yet because I want to build out like a little bit more in terms of like branding and stuff. But bro, this is how far agents have officially come and like what you can genuinely do. And this is just by putting in a fucking website, bro. Crazy.
Yeah, that's really nutty, dude. When I see this too, it just makes me so. My first thought is like, isn't everything just going to start looking the same? Like, if everything is everyone's kind of talking about that too. If everything is agentic, and these companies are getting further down the line because they have, multiple agents acting as a CMO or something, so they're getting further than they would have because they didn't have this capability. Yeah. But, like, what does that look like, on from like a consumer side, or for you and I as like creators and everyone, who's listening, who is a creator? Are we going to be used less? Are we going to be used more? Like, dude, this is a crazy site. It's just like, obviously this is my thoughts and I don't know. What do you think about that?
I'll tell you this, bro, right? Like it's the same way that if you've heard Elon talk, right? He's the same way that he says, look, like you're not going to have smartphones in 5 years from now. It's not going to be the case, right? Like you're going to have a personal AI assistant that is going to be the one that's plugged into every single facet of your life, that is going to be able to make phone calls, order food, send text messages, send emails, to the point where it's probably going to be something like this, right, in your ear, that you're just going to be like, hey, chat, do me a favor, send Hunter a text message, or hey, chat, launch StreamYard on my MacBook, right? Like I got to log in and do that. Like that's how integrated all of this shit is going to be. I think iPhones and all this shit is going to be not obsolete in 5 years, but the ones at the forefront, right, are of all this tech are going to be the ones that are just going to be like, what do I need to carry this fucking phone around now? Why do I need to spend $1,500 every fucking 14 or 16 months? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy. This is someone talking. Mind you, this is someone with an iPhone 12 now. Okay, ladies and gents.
Oh my.
Shut up.
Oh my.
Shut up.
I had an 11 and I replaced it. I got the 17. So yeah,
Oh,
you
okay.
gotta get it going though. Yeah. Yeah, but it's a 17 now, my guy. You
Right,
gotta get
17
going.
now, but you had an 11 for a minute. You know what I'm saying? 11 to 17 is the same thing as 12. Maybe I'll wait to the 18 now. You know what I'm saying? So, like, you have no legs to stand on that one, pal.
I have some legs. What's up, Western Union? Why do you say? Look, Western Union. He left you out, Dave. No
What?
hi from Dave to you, Weston.
Weston,
My boy saying what's up.
What's up with that, Weston? What kind of bullshit is that, bro? I did have another question for you, Hunter. So, have you been seeing on the timeline, like, I mean, I was off the timeline for the most part, like over the weekend, right? So I wasn't as active, but I'm catching up now, and I saw a lot of people say, like, hey, I see this new algorithm, like if I'm posting blah blah blah, like I'm gonna get crazy engagement, and I'm just like,
Yes.
I'm looking at this and I'm like, holy shit, some of the engagement on people that I never would have thought in a million fucking years would get the engagement that they're getting. I'm just like, holy shit, like this is crazy. Have you, bro? Like I'm looking at it now, bro. I'm looking at the post from 10 o'clock. This is 45 minutes ago. We have 486. I have 486 views on the Good Time Cast.
Okay.
Post.
Not bad. Yeah.
Not bad. For me, for 45 minutes, 500 views, that's insane. It's unheard of.
That's great. Yeah, I mean, I have that same number. So my thing that I was going to say is like, it didn't touch me. The thing that you're talking about, it didn't impact me. I wasn't one who was brought up. And a lot of people were talking about it yesterday, that it would be for some random post that really didn't seem to have much value.
Right.
And yeah, they're getting like 2,600, views on it within the first hour and stuff when they've never had anything like that. Yeah, man, I think that the X team's in a real like experimental period right now.
Yeah.
And I think it's all about the reaction vids. Honestly, I think that's such a feature that they pumped as, or they're showing as a huge piece of our future out here. So that's my assumption. I don't know. Have you heard anything else?
Huh. That's interesting. No, I genuinely haven't. All I see is like, hey, look at this new algo change that I could just post what's up or like GM. And it's like, I can get like thousands of views. And I'm just like, okay, I guess.
I think it's just like some people are coming to the forefront because, like I said, it didn't change. It didn't affect my numbers or anything. But what I was kind of saying early on when we started the space, I experimented this weekend by working and filling and posting. And I worked this weekend as I fished and whatnot. Like you and I talked about on stream and off stream last week, it was like, oh man, I always feel like Monday into Tuesday, I'm catching up with my, to the algorithm because I only posted twice on the weekend or whatever.
Right.
So what I saw is like, what I ended up doing is I did a GM and a GN each day. And then I think I did 2 or 3 posts between. Usually I do about 7 for my weekdays every day.
Right.
So I did like 4 or 5 and it kept me right where I was. So I didn't lose any momentum. I didn't have anything to catch up to yesterday.
Yeah.
So now I'm just so I'm kind of sold on that for the time being, as I have to work weekends like that in order to, grow at the rate I want to with what I'm doing now,
Yeah, fair. Makes sense. Yeah, it makes sense, dude. It definitely makes sense. Listen, I'm not complaining about it. You know what I mean? Like, give me more views. You know what I'm saying? Fuck it. Like, let's go. I got an $85 creator payout this pay cycle. So it's like, whoop, whoop, $85. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? Hey,
yeah, dude.
You know what I'm saying?
What are you going to spend it on, dude? Like one drink out there in Brooklyn? Or
bro, I think I spent it on Chinese food for me and Al yesterday. So
yeah, that'll do.
Yeah. Hey, whatever. Sunday night, I'm all good. But yeah, man, like I'm not complaining, bro. You know, like let's go. I'll say this too, right? And I don't know if this is, but this is where it's confusing for me, right, Hunter? Because I want to be able to like really understand the attribution and like be able to say, oh, it's because we did this for GMPM or Good Time or whatever that like we got this amount of like people to view it, right? I want to say like, hey, I created this cool new promo video with Claude fucking Design that I promoted GMPM with, and yesterday was the GMPM account has 50 fucking followers. We got more views on the GMPM X account on the live stream yesterday. We're at 330 now, right? Like just for yesterday's episode. And I'm just like, but I have like 150 and I have 25,000 followers. So I'm like, was it the video? Was it the promo? Like, was it this new algorithm? I don't know. And that's what I don't like is like, I don't like not knowing how to attribute this shit. It drives me fucking crazy.
Yes, and it's so gated with so much, so much money. Like if you want to do that as a company, like you have to pay up the nose. But obviously, it can benefit the companies that do pay, as you and I know very well, compared to going through a middleman for the same kind of situation.
True.
So yeah, like yeah, dude, it is really frustrating out here, and a couple of people in my community over the last week have been like, dude, I'm just like super frustrated. Yesterday, one of my friends said, I'm lost, feeling lost, not having a good day. I'm like, hey, DM me. Let's talk about it. And I think it's all kind of part of this. It's, because of all of this, and whether it's experimental or it's because of the new feature or, they're just doing random things and pumping others, whatever. It seems to be random to me that like if you didn't get attention, they'll push you up to get, if you've been so consistent or not, like you have been in certain things like streaming and spaces. But the randomness, it creates like, man, like there's not a succinct roadmap to grow out here as a creator besides consistency and pivot if something's not working well, right? Like that's all you get, unless you're going to try something like pay for follows or, giveaways or garbage that you don't want to do. It's tough out here, man. And stuff like this during this time, I think crypto Twitter is a place where the X team has their eyes, no matter how much Nikita gripes about us or whatever. I think they see it as a petri dish for them to see you try different things and push different people up, because honestly, it's not that big of a space when you really look at the amount of KOLs and creators out here and those who actually have sizable followings. Like it's less competitive than you expect it to be. It's a little bit more competitive for smaller to medium-sized creators until you get that brand recognition, until you get something that sets you apart. But yeah, dude, it's really frustrating, and I hate seeing it with my people because obviously, my account is all about, self-growth, community, like sticking together, pushing through, try to be a hype guy as much as I can, whatever. I hate to see it because, the bear market too, on top of it, friggin' blows, it blows right now for a lot of reasons. And I love that you're doing the prediction market thing. There's not really much out here besides prediction markets that's exciting right now.
Cooking, true.
And so,
look, if you're an equity trade, if you're in the stock market, though, the stock market has been. If you have a 401k or any the stock market has been absolutely ripping and roaring, and a lot of people now they thought that stock market was going to cool off. It doesn't look like there's any sign of cooling off, right? Like everyone's running to IPO. You saw Kalshi is now talking, obviously, to all these different investment banks, $22 billion IPO potentially. You have Anduril, right? Like one of the biggest defense contractors coming up. People are now like Anthropic, obviously OpenAI. It's just literally monster IPO season coming up. And this is big institutional money, right? We won't even mention the SpaceX fell off a cliff over the last couple of days. But yeah, man, like it's bear market vibes out in crypto, but on the equity side, bro, like the rest of the economy, like is fucking cooking, dude. Cooking.
Yeah.
No doubt, dude. Yeah. One other thing, Hunter, before maybe I know we only got a couple of minutes left, but I know we briefly touched on this last time, but you know the accounts that we were talking about for like the foreigners that are coming to the States and that are going around and they're like discovering the United States for like the first time.
For the World Cup, right?
For the World Cup, yeah. Fans that are like German fans that are in the fucking in the dirty South, you know what I mean? That are going to fucking. So I found one. It's a guy's account. He's a Japanese fan, and he went to In-N-Out Burger. He went to In-N-Out.
Okay.
So, bro, this is you guys have to see this. Hold on, I'm gonna share the screen, and we can just read this through together, just to kind of close out the show, bro. It's so funny because, like, I mean, when you really think about it, right? So anybody's been In-N-Out. Guy goes, Nobunaga is his name. I went to In-N-Out and ordered a cheeseburger. The cashier, a calm young woman named Destiny, asked me a question I did not expect. You want that animal style? I paused. I did not know what this meant, but a samurai does not admit he does not know. So I answered with weight. Animal style. Cool. So that's mustard grilled, extra spread, grilled onions, pickles. Yeah? I understood now. This was a sacred permission. For one meal, I was being told to put down my manners at the door, to eat the way a beast eats without shame. I had waited my whole life for someone to give me this order. Yes, I said, I will become the animal. Destiny did not blink. Okay, you want your fries animal style too? I stopped. Even the potatoes? The potatoes also become animals? I mean, they get cheese and sauce and grilled onions. So then yes, let the potatoes abandon their restraint as well. Got it. She was the calmest woman I have ever met. 3x3, 4x4, or just the one. I did not know these numbers, but I knew a challenge when I heard one. How many must I face? It's like, how many patties you want? How many is the most honorable? 4 is a lot. Then 4. A warrior does not ask for fewer. She wrote it down without argument. A 4x4 animal style with animal fries. She warned me once kindly, that's going to be huge. I told her I was counting on it. It arrived. It was a tower. Cheese and sauce ran down my hands the moment I lifted it. There was no clean way to eat it. There was no dignified way. That was the entire point. I ate it like a beast, both hands, no honor, grilled onion on my chin. And I have to be honest with you, it was the best thing I have ever put in my mouth. For 30 years, I have kept my manners at every table in the world. They handed me a burger and told me to be an animal, and I have never felt so free. So tell me, America, the whole country knows the secret menu. What else are you hiding in plain sight? An animal style? Was I eating the animal or finally becoming one?
Oh my God, dude. I love it for this dude. I love it for this guy.
How fucking great is this, bro?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, man. That is an American tale, no doubt.
That's it. That
no
is
wow, dude.
So good. So good. Oh my God. I was fucking crying when I was reading it. So funny.
Yeah, dude. No, like the World Cup, bringing everyone together. I dig it.
Let's go.
Yeah, man. How much time we got? What time is it? We got
That's
2 minutes. We got 3 minutes. That's it. All right. Well, everyone, thanks for coming to the show. I hope you guys had a good time. Obviously, keep checking out the World Cup. Keep your heads on the timeline. It's tough. We're all figuring out the algo together. Elon, Nikita, please get back to some routine for us. Dave's flexing on us as per usual. Nothing new there, boys. Dave, take us out, man.
That's it, bro. That's all we got, ladies and gents. Okay, Hunter, get back on the basketball court. Get your ass practicing again. Get out in the rough and tumble streets of Poughkeepsie. Ladies and gents, enjoy the World Cup. That's the Good Time Cast. You guys know we're going to be doing Fridays, and we might sprinkle in a Twitter space. We were supposed to do one yesterday, but that fell on me. But we will throw one. It was me. But we will throw one together between hopefully either now and then, or like throw a Monday edition in there as well. So appreciate you guys tapping in, man. Let's go.
Yo, Hunter! What? Yo, Dave! What? They said we needed a new show about what? Everything! Everything! Who got the mic? Good time! Who got the smoke? Good time! Good time! Who got the odds? Good time! Good time! Who got the joke? If the tape got heat, let it fly, let it go. Welcome to the Good Time Show. I got a caller on line one, said he's got alpha. Last week, same dude asked ChatGPT for a barber. Line 2 got a parlay, says it's a lot. Bro, bet the rent, now he lives on the clock. Line 3 says AI gonna take all our jobs. I said, cool, can it Take my group chats, please, God. Crypto guy crying, said his bags got smoked. Still changed his bio to long-term growth. Long-term growth. Who got the mic? Good time. Who got the smoke? Good time. Good time. Who got the art? Good time. Good time. Who got the joke? If the take got heat, let it fly, let it go. Welcome to the Good Time Show. Wait, this ain't therapy, but tell us your pain. We might roast it first, then explain. This ain't CNBC, but we got the markets. Half smart takes, half people in comments. This ain't a podcast, this a live grenade. Pull the pin, say your piece, get played. Good time don't mean everything's fine. Sometimes good time means surviving online. Surviving online! New chapter, same trouble, ducks in the rear view. No script, no filter. Say it wrong, say it loud. We'll build it or kill it. Who got the mic? Good time. Who got the smoke? Good time. Good time. Who got the eye? Good time. Good time. Who got the joke? If the take got heat, let it fly, let it go. Welcome to the Good Time Show. Bring the line, bring the line, bring the sign, bring the sign, bring the bag, bring the snap, bring the snack, bring the snap. Bad take, bring it up. Hot seat, sit your butt, calling live. Don't be shy. Everybody's brave till the mic goes live. Who got the mic? Good time. Who got the smoke? Good time. Good time. Who got the heart? Good time. Good time. Who got the joke? If the take got heat, let it fly, let it go. Welcome to the Good Time Show. If your life got weird and your bags got low, welcome to the Good Time Show. If your girl left you for a dude named Bro, welcome to the Good Time Show. If your AI therapist said I don't know, welcome to the Good Time Show. One room, good vibes. Say what you can.